I know you're all very gullible. You thought there was a real TV in the room, but there really wasn't. Ho, ho, ho. My evaluation is targeted specifically on Ruth. And I'm going to play a little bit of the role of Ruth's manager. Because Ruth was here today to sell an idea, to present herself and sell her ideas, and educate us about what she's involved with. And I'm also stepping aside a little bit, and we have something online written by Brian Ferguson that helps you to perhaps do a better evaluation, gives you a little thing to focus on. So I'm manipulating that a little bit to address you. First of all, what did I like? Things taking off like a wildfire. You made a connection there, you got some spirit going, you kind of set a little tone in the beginning about the power of the movement, the fact that it's going forward, and you're trying to convince your audience some way, somehow, that this is the right thing to get involved with. Later on in your speech, you gave something about the 3 stages in the wrap-up phase, and that was very effective to help wrap it all up and give people to really focus on what you were talking about. There was a thing you said, there was a word, recycle, yes, recycle something. The word drifted off and I couldn't hear it, and so I would say use of voice, or realize when you maybe drop some words like that. The improvement areas, I think there are, it's very subjective, but you did quite a bit of hand-wrenching along the way. And I'm thinking, if the camera is on you, all right, it's all showtime here. So you want to have a little more confident that the hands would be down, perhaps. You did a lot of your gesturing was up here almost at face level. The camera's going to miss that. And I don't know if you have to give this in a real-life situation as you progress in your endeavors. Hand wrench here a little bit. You started, and I counted 5 different times when you were asked a question, you said, yeah, sure. And I don't think the best way to transition into the question, just leave out the yeah, sure, and just go right into it. Because that shows smooth confidence and eliminates what I would consider a distractor. Along the way, you talked about the mayor of Durham. And I would think, you didn't mention his name, and I would think that would give credibility, that would give, I'm connected with or to your movement, what you're focusing on. So being able to call out a few specifics like that when you talk, I realized there was another time you talked about another organization and you pulled out a name. And I think those are important things to lace throughout your presentation. I think you answered the questions quite directly in most cases. There was one time that you just went right over, and I was writing so furiously I didn't get a clean note, but it was like you were asked a direct question and you really chose to literally avoid it, a little political-esque, and that can either, that may deter your image as you're trying to present some of that. And I'm being real brutal here, but again, this is what we're trying to do, is trying to be real nitpicky here. I think to be able to present this in a real live setting, a little polish here and there on those particular areas will be able to enable you to promote the idea to the audience, and so they'll walk away saying, yes, I want a piece of that. Well done. Thank you.